Good morning. Thank you for calling City National Bank Customer Support. My name is Daniel, and I am the branch manager speaking. How may I assist you today?
Good morning, Mr. Daniel. My name is Emma Parker, and I am calling because I recently noticed some unusual transactions in my bank account. To be honest, I feel quite worried and confused because I do not remember making those purchases, and I would like to understand what is happening.
I completely understand your concern, Ms. Parker, and thank you for informing us immediately. Sometimes customers contact us after noticing suspicious activity, and we always recommend taking action as quickly as possible. Before we discuss your account details, I need to confirm your identity for security reasons. Could you kindly provide your full name, account number, and date of birth?
Of course. My full name is Emma Louise Parker. My account number is 486-923-87541, and my date of birth is the 14th of September, 1992.
Thank you very much. Please allow me a few moments to verify your information in our system. I appreciate your patience.
Certainly, please take your time.
Thank you for waiting, Ms. Parker. I have successfully verified your account information. Now, could you please explain exactly what unusual activity you noticed and when you first became aware of it?
Yes, certainly. Yesterday evening, while I was checking my mobile banking application, I noticed several transactions that immediately caught my attention because I did not recognize those purchases. There were 3 payments made to online stores, and one of the charges seemed unusually expensive. The purchases happened late at night, around 11 p.m., which surprised me because I was already asleep at that time.
I understand. That definitely sounds concerning, especially if the transactions occurred at a time when you were not using your card or account. Could you please tell me the approximate amount of money that was withdrawn or spent during these transactions?
Yes, the first payment was around $50, the second one was nearly $90, and another transaction was about $250. Altogether, it is not a small amount of money, which is why I became extremely anxious.
I can understand why you feel worried. Let me carefully review your recent transaction history so that we can identify anything unusual. Please stay on the line for a moment while I check the details.
No problem. I appreciate your help.
Thank you for waiting. After reviewing the activity, I can see several online transactions that were made from a foreign website. According to our records, those payments appear unusual because they are different from your normal spending pattern. Usually, suspicious activity becomes noticeable when spending habits suddenly change or when transactions take place from unfamiliar locations.
That is exactly why I called. I almost never purchase anything from foreign websites, and I usually use my card only for groceries, utility bills, or shopping near my neighborhood. Honestly, this situation is making me nervous because I am worried that somebody may have accessed my account without permission.
Your concern is understandable, Ms. Parker. At the moment, it appears possible that your card information may have been compromised, which means someone might have gained unauthorized access to your banking details. However, please do not panic because there are several steps we can immediately take to secure your account and investigate the issue.
That makes me feel a little relieved. Could you kindly explain what actions can be taken and whether my money can be recovered?
Certainly. First of all, I strongly recommend that we temporarily block your debit card to prevent any additional transactions from taking place. Secondly, we can open an official investigation into the suspicious payments. If we confirm that the purchases were unauthorized, there is a strong possibility that the money can be refunded after the investigation process.
Yes, please block the card immediately. Even though it may be inconvenient, I think it would be much safer than taking risks and losing more money.
That sounds like a wise decision. I am now placing a temporary block on your card. Please give me one moment.
Thank you. I appreciate how quickly you are handling the situation.
The card has now been temporarily blocked, which means no one can make purchases using it at this moment. I would also recommend changing your online banking password as soon as possible, especially if you have used the same password on different websites.
To be honest, I sometimes use similar passwords because they are easier to remember. Perhaps that was not a very smart decision.
Please do not worry too much. Many people make the same mistake because they want convenience, but stronger security habits can significantly reduce risks in the future. I recommend creating a password that contains a mixture of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. It is also helpful to avoid using personal information such as birthdays or names.
That sounds like useful advice. I will definitely create a stronger password immediately after this call. Is there anything else I should be careful about?
Yes, there are a few important precautions you should consider. For example, avoid clicking suspicious links in emails or text messages because scammers sometimes create fake banking websites that look genuine. In addition, always check your account activity regularly so that unusual transactions can be reported quickly.
Now that you mention it, I recently received an email asking me to confirm my banking information because of a supposed security issue. The message looked professional and I clicked on the link, but I became suspicious afterward.
Thank you for mentioning that detail because it may be highly relevant. That situation sounds very similar to what we call a phishing attempt. A phishing message is designed to trick customers into revealing personal or financial information by pretending to be from a trusted organization.
Oh no, I think I may have entered my account information there because I believed it was an official request. I feel extremely foolish now.
Please do not be too hard on yourself. These scams have become increasingly sophisticated, and even careful people can occasionally be deceived. What matters most is that you contacted the bank quickly, which gives us a better chance to protect your account and minimize further problems.
Thank you for saying that. I feel slightly calmer after hearing your explanation.
I am glad to hear that. We will now begin a formal investigation regarding the suspicious transactions, and you should receive an update within 5 to 7 working days. Meanwhile, I strongly advise you to monitor your account carefully and report any unusual activity immediately.
Certainly, I will pay much closer attention from now on. Could you also explain how I can request a replacement card? Because I will still need access to my account for daily expenses.
Of course, we can issue a new card with completely new security details. Normally, replacement cards are delivered within 7 to 10 business days, although faster delivery options may sometimes be available depending on your location.
That sounds reasonable. Please go ahead and arrange for the replacement card because I would feel much safer using a new one.
Absolutely. I have already started the request process, and you should receive a confirmation message shortly. Is there anything else you would like assistance with today?
Actually, yes. Since this experience has made me more cautious, could you recommend some practical ways to keep my bank account secure in the future?
Certainly. One useful habit is enabling two-factor authentication, which adds an additional security step before access is granted to your account. Another recommendation is avoiding public Wi-Fi networks when accessing online banking, because unsecured internet connections may expose your information to risks. Finally, reviewing monthly statements carefully can help you identify suspicious activity early.
Thank you very much. I genuinely appreciate all your advice and patience. Even though I was anxious when I called, I now feel much more informed and reassured.
You are very welcome, Miss Parker. It has been my pleasure to assist you today. Please remember that if you notice anything unusual or need further assistance, you may contact us at any time.
Thank you again, Mr. Daniel. I appreciate your professionalism and kindness. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Miss Parker. I hope everything gets resolved quickly. Please stay safe and have a pleasant day ahead.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for calling City National Bank.
Subscribe English Paper to learn English.